I'm going to tell you a story now, not for sympathy, but because I think a lot of people will resonate. We've got imposter syndrome in the story, anxiety, performance anxiety, paranoia, music college experiences, the whole lot. So let me set the scene. We were going to be doing Mahler 5 at my music college, which has this prominent first trumpet part. All of the trumpets in the music college were invited to audition, and I went for it and I got it. At the time, I just couldn't believe that I'd gotten the part, and I was sure that at any moment someone was going to email me or text me or phone me saying, "We're so sorry, we made a mistake." It was supposed to be one of the other trumpets, you know, one of the postgraduates. I was in my third year undergraduate at the time. "We're so sorry, we made a mistake." And in all honesty, I think I waited for that email until about a week or two before the performance to actually think, oh my gosh, they didn't make a mistake, or if they have, they're too embarrassed now to back out. We've done some rehearsals, they can't say, oh sorry, we've made a mistake. So I did it, and it was one of the most terrifying experiences of my life. I'm going to intersperse this video with clips because I feel like it really sets the scene, and I feel so sad watching it back now. I have so much grief for that young woman who really had no self-confidence and who was feeling such an imposter in that environment. So we're going to go to a clip now, and I'll see you back in a sec. Okay, so we've got the big opening, and to contextualise this, I've never watched this video back until now, which is 6 or 7 years later, because of how anxious the whole experience made me feel and how much I just wanted to forget it as soon as the last note was over. I mean, I completely disassociated for the whole performance. And even in the preparation running up to the performance, I didn't want to practice the part. I had a big fear practicing in music college that other people would be listening to me, judging. And especially with something like this, it's like if you hear someone practicing it, it's likely going to be the person that's doing it for the performance, right? So I didn't really feel like I could practice the part. And at the time, I also lived with 2 brass players, so I didn't even feel like I could really practice at home either. I felt so paranoid that everyone was judging me the whole time. Like in the rehearsal, I felt like everybody's eyes were on me, that everybody was thinking, why she got it? Why haven't we got it? Why weren't we doing this thing instead? And at the time I was having some drama with some ex-boyfriends and the like. Completely my fault. Completely didn't handle the situation well, but it just added to this paranoia that everyone was thinking about me the whole time. Everyone was bitching about me, gossiping behind my back. So then when it came to playing, I felt like I had the whole world against me. looking back at it now, I wish that I could have enjoyed the experience, but I also recognise that that would have been way too big of an ask for where I was at the time. Even watching the video, I think it's so cool that, you know, a woman was leading this section of older male trumpet players. I wish that I could have been in a place where I could have celebrated that achievement. But I was so paranoid, so anxious, that was completely out of the question. And it made me think that I had all these skills to play Mahler 5, you know, the first trumpet of that. And that was what my entire music college education was, really building the skills for that kind of a situation, playing principal trumpet in an orchestra. But yeah, I didn't have the basic skills of self-esteem, self-confidence, even just being able to take feedback. Like I don't think I really took it to any of my lessons because I was so worried about what people would say and being found out for being an imposter. But I wish I had. I wish I'd gone and played to loads of people, gotten used to it, asked their opinions. That would have built such a better basis of being validated and feeling secure in myself, but I just couldn't do it. And it made me just reflect on how much, I mean, I spent 6 years at music college, 6 years of basically technical education, being the best technical player I can be and getting to know repertoire. But even when I came out the other side, I still didn't have the basic skills to just be able to play, to be able to feel whole as a musician, to be able to feel like I belonged in the music world. And I'm not saying that it's on the responsibility of the teachers to make you feel that, but I do think that music education, and you know that I think this, but I think that music education needs to be formed in a way now that we don't just focus on technical aspects. We need to make sure people feel okay in themselves and to enjoy these amazing opportunities. It fills me with such sadness to watch this video back and to see what an awful place I was. And I listen back and I'm like, some of this sounds great, like I wish I could play like that now. But I also can see how small and unworthy I felt, and I feel very grateful that I've been able to put in the work through my own therapy and whatever it may be to get to where I am today. But I wish that somebody had led me through that at the time. Anyway, I don't really know what the point of this video is, other than to say, if you felt this at all in any situation, maybe not Mahler 5 in an orchestra, but whatever it may be for you, you're really not alone. And we can support each other. We can recognise this feeling in other people and just be there. So yeah, here's me having a big old emotional day, over and out.